Would you rather be rich and sad, or...
Stop right there. I would rather be rich, and I don't care what comes after. Rich and pregnant, sure. Rich and ugly, no problem. Rich and alone, money will buy me.
You know, that mentality. You know, this is why women are having problems. This is why women are failing. Because that mentality, guess what that mentality brings you? Here's this.
In my marriage, there's been times where I've been being super spoiled. There's been times I've been less spoiled. There's been times where I feel like I'm not being spoiled at all, even though my husband is fully providing. He's not doing the extra things that, to woo me, to impress me. And I had to learn, what is it that makes him want to go above and beyond? And as we know, most men are going to roll out the red carpet when you guys are in the courting phase. He's going to do a bunch of things to impress you. He's going to spend a lot of money. He's going to really go above and beyond to show that he's a provider, to show off his masculinity, to show off his success, and just to impress you. I mean, that's what men do. But after a relationship, the methods that you have to implement to get the same treatment are...
That's a creator that she's going kind of viral right now for a video she made, in the sense that her content, her persona is a trophy wife. Finding a man, having a husband that pays for everything, provides for everything, give her the upper middle class lifestyle. Okay, cool, that sounds great, right? To find out, she's now saying that her husband is SAing her kids. And she's crying about it. This is the thing where women cannot seem to grasp. They don't understand their rhetoric. I want a man that's tall, dark, and handsome. I want a man that's above 6 feet. I want a man that makes 6 figures. I want a man that's chiseled, good looking, athletic physique, all this shit. Superficial qualities. Now, after you get the superficial qualities, right? After you get the man that has these superficial qualities, now you want, or you hope, he has morality. You hope that he has a character, that he is like a faithful man, monogamous. Now you hope the person inside is just as amazing as a person outside. But this is the thing. You didn't care about it to begin with. What you cared about was his outside, his superficial qualities. Only after you're with him, you give him your body, you have kids with him, you married him, you spent years with him. Now you're wondering, oh, I want this man to be a provider. I mean, to have the mindset that he will take care of me, take care of our kids, that he's loyal, that he's faithful, that he's monogamous. He's not, he doesn't do criminal activities. I'm sorry, you didn't lead with that. That wasn't your concern, only until after. So really, this is the thing where women want perfection. They want the amazing outside with the amazing inside. That shit is either rare or non-existent. No, but you know what? Women don't care. Women don't realize that, you know what? Surprise, surprise, there are shitty people in this world. Yet they constantly pick these men. And then they're surprised that, oh, men are terrible, men are this, men are... No, men aren't. The men you want are. The men that you want are the shitty men. How about being attracted to, purposely dating, purposely being with good men? Men that prioritize morality, character, boundaries. Men that show through action that he's a good man. Not just saying a whole lot of shit. And through action, long period. That's who he is. It's not about lying. Because they don't understand. Oh, what? This guy for 3 months, 6 months, a year. He said so many nice things. He did so many nice things. Why did it all change? Because it wasn't who he was. His life experiences, the action throughout his life didn't show that. You didn't care. You accepted a lie through that small window of time, and now you're surprised. Again, women like this are sad and pathetic. Just like the Shira 7 thing. I don't care how shitty the man is, as long as he's rich, as long as he provides me an upper class lifestyle. Okay, you don't care. Then you get that shit. You get a man that will essay your children. Oh, now you're blaming men, right? Now you blame men for that. It's not men. It's that one guy you chose to be with. This is the thing with women don't understand. You chose the man. There are good men out there. You just don't think they're attractive. You don't think they're anyway, you don't think they're good enough into you at all. So, insane.
Why would I accept 50-50 when I already know that there are men capable out there of taking care of me 100%? I've already experienced being taken care of 100%. Why do you feel like you could talk a woman down that has been taken care of 100% down to 50?
Where are those men now? Where are those men now? If you experienced it, why aren't you with it? That's the insanity of women. Okay, it's not like you don't know, you haven't been with good men. It's not like you haven't been with men that provide. But where are they now? You couldn't make it work. That's the thing. It's one, either you didn't like him, or two, he didn't want to be with you anymore. So what does that say? You couldn't make it work with a man that fits your standards. So men will say that, you know what, if it doesn't work for you, then honestly, you don't qualify for it. It wasn't right for you. Because this is the thing where men see, if those men were right, you would still be in it. If the men that you say, oh, I've dated millionaires, I've dated six-figure men, I dated providers, okay, great. Where are they now? That's the thing. Dating them and then not being with them anymore means what? You couldn't make it work. It didn't work for you. So maybe you qualify for something else. Maybe you are a better fit for 50-50. Maybe. It's just that, again, if you had these men that you are talking about, these women are talking about, I've dated high-value men, I've dated rappers, I've dated entertainers, I've dated CEOs, I've dated millionaires, six-figure men, I've dated the models, I've dated the 6-foot men. Okay, where are they now? Why couldn't you make it work with these men that you say fit your standards? Why? That's the thing what women can never understand. They can never really even answer. If you say these men meet your standards, you're not with them. Obviously, maybe you don't qualify for these types of men. Maybe you don't fit with these types of men. How about think about
A
that?
straight white dude that likes Trump but is only into liberal women, it's a lot like being in the closet. Because it's like they're going to ask you about it eventually. And you have to say what we all say, which is, yeah, I don't really follow politics. But like, there's levels to this, man. You got to be discreet. You got to be really good at it. And it's not that hard once you get used to it. You just like lie a lot. And you can just lie really well to liberal women and just like make them think that you aren't really into politics, and everything works out. It's totally fine.
Of all the things...
Only has anyone thought about the fact that a man saying they don't like Donald Trump is probably going to be a lie they use to get women? Has anyone?
I don't care if you're a man or woman. I will always call you out on your hypocrisies and delusions and your insanities and your lack of morality. Right? Lack of it. And this is the men like that are the shitty men. He doesn't represent men. He represents shitty men. Literally, like, you know that these women do not align with your views, your morality, your supposed morality, your view of the future, yet you are only attracted to them. Why? Why is men like this only attracted? Because all he wants is to use women's bodies, to have fun. Men like those are shitty. Men like that does not represent men, in my opinion. They don't. Doesn't represent conservative men, doesn't represent Republican men, doesn't represent logical men. No, that represents shitty men. The players, the bad boys, the bookies, the ray-rays. Men that will lie to women just to get their bodies, just so they can have fun. I will call those shitty-ass men out. But here's the thing. At the end of the day, he's shitty. He's a shitty man. Plain and simple. What women have to understand is that don't choose him. Don't choose shitty men like that. How would I know? Because you know what? How about learn the men you decide or want to give your body to? Learn them. Figure them out. Because to be honest, if political leanings is so important to you, like, you can learn this shit. You can figure out what are their values. What are the values of the people around them? Because men like that, although he's attracted to a liberal woman, he's not really surrounded by liberal people, in my opinion. Right? His friends might not be liberal, family might be liberal. So you have to, honestly, it goes down to vetting men properly. Because a lot of women say that they're such good detectives. They have such great women intuitions. Yet when it comes to men, women constantly fail at really being deductive. Really fail at having women intuition. So really, vet men properly. Because men like that, yes, they're liars. And they're probably good at lying, but that's the problem. No one is the god of lying. No one is that good at lying that they can hold up a lie for months to years on end. You can't. So be cautious, vet men properly, and hold up, stand by your standards. Stand by your standards. Don't break rules just because you think a man's good looking, he's tall, whatever. If you have standards, stick to them. That's a problem where you see shitty men, women see shitty men, they fall for shitty men, they break their rules, they destroy their own standards. So shitty men can fit their broken standard now.
I'm on a girls trip and my husband calls me every hour. Yeah, I let the dogs out. That's good, baby. Yeah, Hadley peed and pooped. Oh, that's good, baby. Talk to you in a little bit. Okay, love you. Okay, bye, baby. FaceTimes again. Hey, I'm ordering dinner. That's good, baby. Every time. Just keep amping him. That's good, baby. Leave me alone.
Loving a woman more than she loves you. That's great advice that women constantly give. When you love a woman more than she loves you, she will disrespect you. She won't treasure, she won't appreciate your effort, your love, how you feel for her. She doesn't, because she could care less. Like she said at the end, leave her alone. This is something that a lot of women can't understand and see, and why a lot of men say it's better off that she loves the man more. Because in general, if that man who, her husband, how he acts, if she loved him more, he would appreciate that a whole lot more than women, because you can see that interaction. And this is the insanity where women say that, oh, do men even like women? You can say the same thing about women. Is it that, I mean, maybe she loves him, maybe she does love him, maybe she loves him a lot, because it's her husband, I guess. But to go online to mock him, like his voice, mock him that you decided to go on a girls trip and be away from him, but he misses you. He wants you still a part of his life. To mock him, does that seem all respectful? To go to the internet and mock the man that loves you, a man that misses you, a man that constantly thinks about you. That's what love is? And you wonder, this is the thing, and then you wonder, women keep on saying, oh, I'm settling for him. Yeah, I can see that. All these men that you supposedly, this is the thing where women think that that's some kind of revelation, that they're settling for these men. Yeah, I can see it. You don't appreciate these men. I mean, these settling for the men that loves you unconditionally, wants to be faithful to you, wants to love you, respect you, treat you with the utmost care. That's what these women are settling for. Because honestly, when they say they're settling, these men don't make enough, they're not good looking enough, and women don't care about them. They don't have the vibe, they don't have the attraction to these men. And you can see that. It's like this is like literally going online to disrespect your man. How is that even love? How's that even affection? Now, like I said, maybe that's her way of loving him, but I was like, you do that, and you think that people online wouldn't put down your husband or see your husband as like beneath you. It's just, this is not painting your husband in a good light. And this is the thing where women can't understand. You don't understand that you are representing your husband to the world. Imagine that this is how she acts with strangers, like how she talks about her husband through strangers. Imagine her friends, her group of friends, her people, the women that are on her girl trips. How much she puts him down, probably with them. I think men are settling. Men are settling for women that don't give a shit about
Would you be okay with your daughter doing
Yes,
You'd be okay?
but it depends on what you did. Because for me,
Like what she did?
no, for me, I'm okay with my daughter doing that's because I'm doing it right. But if it's someone who has a daughter and they're not doing and her daughter's selling all that stuff online, they might not be as okay with it. But even if I wasn't doing I'd say I would be okay, because I have the same mindset where if that's what you want to do, then that's what you're gonna do, then you're gonna have to do it.
And then you wonder why statistically single fathers raise better productive adults than single mothers statistically. This is the thing where a lot of women don't realize that they themselves are why generational curses repeat themselves. Why it's a cycle. Because you do not promote, you do not teach against bad behavior. That's the thing where a lot of women, they're very emotional in the sense that they cater. They're very forgiving, which is okay to a sense, but this is the thing where they allow their kids to do whatever the kids want to do, instead of, thinking what is best for them. Because you're the adult. You should be the one who's more wise. You should be the one who understands the world. Because for a mom or for a woman to not understand that doing these things can lead to more likely bad results in life is why you are failing the next generation. And women really can't understand that. Women can't understand bad behavior, accountability, consequences to your actions. Women can't, because women really, a lot of women, not all women, they have the mentality to live in the moment, not think about how your actions now can affect your future, because they live in a delusional, very fanciful world where, it's going to end up well. I could do the OnlyFans, I could run the streets, I could do whatever, get with bad men, all this shit, and then down the road when I'm 30, 40, I will get the man I want, the marriage I want, and the kids I want, the career I want. That's how a lot of women think. They think that they can have it all. They can do whatever they want now, and who cares about the future, because I will have it all. Is that hopeful feeling, which is very delusional, nice, I guess, but I think a lot of women think that, where, it doesn't matter what I do now, I will have it all later on. Hopium. And that's the poison a lot of women are suffering through. And why is it generational curses? I think that goes along with the single motherhood, where they don't actually actively teach against it. They don't really make it strict. So since they are a single mom, their mom is a single mom, their grandmom is a single mom, their kids boy or girl, will either produce single moms or become single moms because they don't actively prevent it or teach against it. They don't. So that's why I say and again, they will produce generational curses because of things like that.
Problem.
Men.
Men leave
Are men trash?
men or a bear.
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible creatures.